Ooh, I hope this is working. Hello, my lovely little Titans, and welcome to another edition of the Weekly Hangout. I hope you all had a good week and a good last week since we didn't do a Hangout. Oh my god, that's so cute. So on the screen below mine, because my husband's setup that I use has two screens on the screen below mine. He's got this little interactive game running, and his his character is a knight mage kind of thing, and it has a little red panda with him as like a companion or familiar, and it is adorable. Right now he's fighting like 3 dragons at once, so he's reenacting Game of Thrones. And he's invincible against the dragon because he's taking 0 damage, but he's dealing out a lot of heavy damage, actually. I'll give a play-by-play like this for a minute because this is just too funny. I wish I could show you guys. But I haven't figured that out yet from YouTube. Probably could do it. I probably could. Just being lazy about learning, I guess. And this is the 3rd dragon going down with 0 damage. That's alright, Cryptid. I saw your message earlier. I hope you have a good night. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, milk, hot chocolate with cinnamon and peppermint. That does sound really good. I'd probably like to have like a hot chocolate with peppermint. I haven't done that. Normally I do those mocha peppermint drinks, but I do them frozen. That's the closest I get. Hi, Wolf. Yeah, not too bad. Just really long. It was a really long, short week. I guess the excitement just kind of went away after my birthday on Monday, and I'm just like, the rest of the week just was really very mellow. It was very stressful. Work was not fun. Oh, nice, Cryptid. Good choices. Hello, Alicia. How are you? And yes, I'm wearing a Batman shirt in loving memory of Kevin Conroy, who was Batman's voice for 20 years or so, and he passed away on Thursday, sadly. So I wear this in honor of him. Oh, good, Alicia. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm not doing too bad. Had a pretty mellow week. My birthday was Monday, and then the rest of the week was mainly just focused on work and doing some other things. Okay, Ash, yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I turned, God, how old am I now? 28. I think I'm 28, something like that. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Cryptid. That's ridiculous. Well, I hate it when they do that. My parents actually had this happen when we were moving from Texas, it was like the place was spotless, but the guy decided to pull out a drawer, a kitchen drawer, and bang it as hard as he could on the counter till a tiny little pile of dust appeared, and he said it wasn't clean enough. I'm like, you had to hunt, because my mother is very very good at cleaning. She's very good at it. She knows, because she's done the moving so many times. She knows what rental companies look for and stuff. This guy was just a complete and utter tool, and he had to go hunting, and it was ridiculous. And I think my parents lost their part of their deposit because of it. Oh, thanks, Alicia. Yeah, that one actually made me laugh a little bit when I was doing the editing. Mostly Levi's the reactions I gave as Levi were great. Yes, Cryptid Monday was my birthday. Yeah. Yep. And yeah, that was, I think, I think I'm 20. We had a lot of fun. I went out to dinner. We went and did some shopping, and it was nice. It was very nice. Sounds like Levi. Whoa. I've heard of something similar, Cryptid, where people stop aging until they meet their soulmate. Like they stay 18 forever. Some people do. I think I saw it was a Death Note one where L was like 200 years old. Watari was older than that. And he finally met Light, who was just over, like just in his 30s or something, but he looked like he was 17, 18. And then they finally started aging when they met, and they were both freaking out about it. And the person didn't finish it. Not that I saw. That was years ago. But that's a really good twist on it, where you stop aging once they die. That would be, I mean, depending on when they died, it could be either really good or really bad. Like if they died when you were in your 80s, like, I mean, cool, but hopefully all the health problems go away. Oh my God. They just wanted you to do their dirty work. That's horrible, Wolf. I'm sorry you and your sister had to deal with that. That's absolutely ridiculous. You never age. I mean, yeah, that would be an interesting concept. But can you kill yourself, like in that world, like to escape the aging, like the anti-aging thing, where you stay that age? For can you? Are there other ways to end your life so you can be with your soulmate again, or are you just completely stuck and immortal in that regard? Because that just seems unnecessarily cruel at that point. And then at some point, people would just, probably want to discontinue the cycle, so they may deliberately not go out looking for soulmates, or they stop having children to end the generations. Oh, my daughter's doing well. She's hit her stride in her threes. If anybody has children or knows of small children, they tell you about the terrible twos. But two isn't that bad. It's when they turn three and they become what's called a three-nager. And in every sense of the word, they are just a tiny teenager. Attitude and everything. It's nuts. So, how she is now at 3 is how she's going to be between the ages of 13 and 20. And I'm not sure I'm ready for that. At least she gave me a taste of it, so I know what to expect. But God. The lady said the skirting board's in the fan. I said, what? But if you already turned in the keys, then it's not your problem anymore. At least that's how I've known it to be. It's like once you hand in the key, like once the final inspection is done and you hand in the keys, it's not your problem. Not your problem. It's their problem. Oh, okay. I was like, I mean, Crypto, you could turn it where they can, where they kind of become immortal, and then the impact that has on people. Or you could have a whole society where, um, you have a whole society where some people like find their soulmate, but then they like off them so they can stay like at a certain age forever. So you could also have the reverse of that, which would be an interesting take on it too. Heard that when you die, you come back as someone else or something else. I think reincarnation is true to a point. I don't think you'll have your past memories, but I think like the essence of who you are, who you were, yeah, we'll continue on. But I think it's more like a choice. Like you can do that or you cannot. I don't know if I'd go through living again. High school sucks. It's like enough to make you not want to come back if you're stuck doing that. Ooh, cryptid. That's just cruel. That's just cruel in so many ways. How was school for me? Um, yeah, I didn't like high school. I didn't like middle school. I liked elementary school. I liked college. Um, but those intervening years, not so much in high school. I especially loathed. Did not have a good time. Yeah, no. No. And I mean, I'm not saying that people were terrible to me. I didn't act the best either, so it was like rightly deserved some of it, and then some of it maybe not. But at this, I'm like every time I think about high school, I just go back to Sirius Black's quote about how just everybody was an idiot at 15. I'm like everybody's an idiot in high school. You weren't a good version of yourself. You were figuring yourself out, and you look back on it and you just go, honestly, I look at a lot of stuff before the age of 25 like that. Like, oh God, I can't believe I did that. I can at least say I'm mature enough to recognize I was in the wrong in a lot, and I've matured enough to move past it and not make the same mistake. I feel bad I made the mistake, but I can't change it, so I can learn from it. I mean, there were some glimmers of maturity between the ages of what 13 and 25, but not enough to like not as much as after I turned 25. After I turned 25, it was like my brain completely changed. And I know it does, but I mean like it was weird. It was you just felt like a switch flip and that was it. I was completely different. I looked back on my life and regretted a lot of things I did and said, and now I strive not to do that in my everyday life. I don't know if I succeed. I probably don't succeed as often, but I do try. And that's all I'm going to ask of myself is to try and not make the same mistakes I did before and to try to be better. Love it. That's how he snaps and goes genocidal. Oh God, yeah, that would make anybody go genocidal, cryptid, to be honest. All right, well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, my internet was being weird the other day too. Like it was saying, so on my work computer, it was saying it's disconnected, but I'm looking at my phone. I'm like listening around. Everything's connected because the TV didn't shut off because we don't have cable, so we have everything hooked up through our PlayStation, and it was fine. My phone was fine. I checked my computer and it was fine. The only one that wasn't was my work computer. I'm like, what the hell? So I had to restart it. I actually have to restart my computer like every day because if I don't, it won't connect to a certain website I need to work. So that's fun. Oh, that's so sweet, Cryptid. That's sweet. That part's sweet. I like that part. I actually have some weird little headcanon where so well, a lot of people have seen that image of Aaron's final moment where he's sitting on the bench outside of his house and he's asleep. I have this image that that's how he stayed until everyone he cared about, kind of died and went to the afterlife, and then they came to get him. And then he was welcomed back. That's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm like, that's how I made peace with the series. Is he sat there for however long. Everybody lived their life, lived a full life, passed away, and then they went there and they got him, and there was their happy ending. He was finally free. He was finally able to move on. Hated school from primary to secondary. I hated it. I was bullied so much. Then I went to college. It was okay, but it was not for me. That's fine. College isn't for everybody, to be perfectly honest. The only reason I went was, one, my parents told me I was going to go, and two, they told me that if I didn't, yeah, I wouldn't like what would happen if I didn't. So I didn't necessarily have a great choice. And then my siblings, they've both graduated college. My sister got her degree in teaching, and my brother is finishing up his degree in philosophy and psychology. He did a double major, I think, or something like that, but I know it's both psychology and philosophy. Heavier in philosophy. But he hated the whole experience. I personally didn't mind the experience of college. I thought it was fun. Some of my classes were great. I mean, did some of it suck? Yes, but it wasn't like the human interaction part sucked. It was more like just the overwhelming amount of stuff to do and the lack of feeling like I knew what I was doing. I think it was partially to do with my major. I was doing biology. And I mean, I love biology. I really do. I get that. But then I was told I had to take chemistry and physics and all these other courses that didn't relate to biology. And I was like, how does chemistry relate to biology? Like, I know it does, but I'm like, for the degree, why does it matter? Can't I just skip the physics and chemistry part, the part with the math in it, and I just keep studying biology? Let me take apart a genome. I can do that, but no, I was taught how to calculate the velocity of an object moving off of something at a certain speed with wind resistance. I didn't even know wind resistance was a calculation you could make. But yeah, it is. It was honestly the most asinine thing to do, physics 1 and 2. I almost failed both. Well, I did better in physics 2, but I almost failed physics 1. I got a D. The only saving grace I had in that class was my lab. Do your labs, people. If you're in any science courses, anything like that, do your labs. They will save your ass. They will save you. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Alicia. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm going phonetically. It looks like it's Alicia. But I'm sorry that year was the worst of your life. I will say 2018 was like a mixed bag for me. The first half, not that great. I mean, great because that's when I started my YouTube channel and how I was, finding myself as like what I wanted to do and enjoying doing cosplay and stuff. But then I had personal problems, and then July of that year, my niece was born, so that was cool. And then August of that year, I met my husband, and then I got pregnant in December of that year. So, I mean, mixed bag. First half was meh, passing, and then the second half was pretty good. Oh, okay, good. And then 2019 was mixed bag. I have to say most years are pretty much mixed bag. I didn't mind 2020 as much as a lot of people did. Mostly because I really and it's going to sound terrible, but I really needed that break. I had just had my daughter right before the end of 2019. Not right before, but like at the end of 2019. And it was just one of those things. I wanted to be a better mom, and 2020, at least despite the circumstances, allowed me to be with her, to stay home with her and care for her during her first year, which was nice, which is what I kind of wanted. And I got it. Not in the best circumstances, but it was nice. It was nice I got to at least be there for her, and I wasn't like, because let me tell you, working right after you have a baby isn't easy. And the US only gives you 6 weeks of maternity leave. It's not enough. Anybody who says it's enough is full of shit. I mean, so maybe some people it's great, but for me, 6 weeks is barely enough time for your hormones to get back under control to where your moods aren't going like this. And then once you're working, you still have to take care of the baby after. And, they're newborns, so they're waking up at various hours of the night. You're not getting a solid any hours of sleep. So then you're, taking care of the baby, going back to sleep, taking care of the baby, going back to sleep. And you have to wake up and go to work. And you're like, I can't do this. Very nice, Cryptid. Very nice. At least some people get to read your full works. I feel like a lot of people, but going back to what I was saying, I feel like a lot of people focus a lot on the pregnancy part, the being pregnant part, and then just they kind of ignore the postpartum part. The postpartum is horrible. I would never. I would never begrudge anybody how they behaved in the postpartum period, because you're not yourself. You won't be yourself for at least a year. Your mood, your hormones, and your mood, and your body, and your mind, everything is just in such chaos. It's just pure entropy. It's just, there's nothing there that you think of as you. It's just, you are going off of instinct and you're holding on for dear life, hoping that you make it through. Oh God. And I remember that vividly. I remember the postpartum part vividly. The pregnancy, not so much. My pregnancy wasn't all that like monumental. It was nice. It was great, but not that like overwhelming. I get emotional thinking about it. I get more emotional thinking about my postpartum because I'm like, oh my God, I wasn't me. I wasn't anything. And that's also why I took a hiatus off of the channel, was I just wasn't in the right mindset to do anything except survive and take care of my baby. I couldn't do videos. I was just way too out of it. So I hope that explains a little bit of that hiatus. Postpartum's a bitch. My auntie passed away and I was really close to her from day one. She was there for me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alicia. That's horrible. I'm so sorry that you lost your aunt. Okay, Cryptid. Again, at least somebody gets to read your stuff in full. So if you see me looking down, my husband has something playing on the bottom screen. It's adorable. And if you just heard that was again the game. That was terrifying. I thought it was like some airplane. Where we live, they have a bunch of jets that fly around and like B-52s and everything. And I heard one earlier, and now I hear that. I'm like, oh my God, there's one flying around again. That was quite terrifying. I wish YouTube had clips for that. You can clip that after. They actually let you do clips after the fact. That's fine, Cryptid. That's fine. Yeah, Tech, you can, once this is done, you can actually go in and clip now. They only let you clip completed videos. They don't let you clip live like they do on Twitch. Why do they let you do it on others? Well, thank you, Alicia. That's very sweet of you. And I'm glad that your therapy is working for you. I really am. You Cryptid proves me wrong. But I can't see it. I can't see it on my end. I can't. The only thing, I only have this little gray bar that has like 5 dots, one's green, and then a little microphone, an arrow, an end stream button, and an edit button. I have nothing that will allow me to see the clip thing. And I don't go into enough lives to actually see it. The only lives I attend are in Twitch. And those aren't bad. This is mostly my husband and his friends, and they're not bad. My husband's great. His friends are, they range. Clipped it. I'm glad you clipped it, Cryptid. You can use my handle and tag me in it. Because I actually did get to create, and I know it's going to sound dumb, but I thought it was cool. I got to create a handle. It's just at Moonsword1994. I kept it simple. I didn't want to do anything overly complicated. But it was cool that I got to do that. So now I can officially be tagged in things. Save the live chat. I usually do save my lives. Most of the time I do. Phone. Oh, God, Dick. Depends. Okay, I opened my phone. No, because that's going to announce something. No. I will do that after. No, I do trust you to a point when it comes to this stuff. I know how the game works, so I'll do it after. That way I can join you when you start. Because Tech's streaming tonight for his streamiversary, I guess you could call it. Because he's been streaming for 10 years. Why does it do that? It goes blurry. You just see the Dandelion Club channel. She just said serious and ridiculous. Oh no. That sounds awesome. Encrypted, that sounds hilarious. I can't wait to see it. And for my birthday, I actually treated myself and I got a new computer. So I have this one and I got a new one. It's in there. Let's see if I can get it and show you. The bag attacked me. Hide your good terrific. So this is my new computer. It is very thin compared to my old one, but it looks very similar and it's very nice. It's so this I think was a 2012. And this one, I think they said was a 2016. So I jumped a couple of upgrades between that one and this one. That might be older, actually. I'm not sure. But this one is at least only 6 years. Yeah. The other one's like 10 years old. And this one is just 6. So it's fairly new, and Apple will still service it. Mine to Apple is considered... what's the word they used for it? Archaic. Called it archaic. And then if you go to... You're lucky I'm nice and I keep this up for you. Heck. Keep it in the bag so my daughter doesn't get it because she was interested in it earlier. But yeah, Apple won't service this model anymore. It will at least still service that one. So if something goes wrong with it, I can at least have Apple support. This one, they would just tell me to buy a new one. Strange. Yes, that computer has been with me from the start of the channel. It's not going anywhere yet. I still need a few things for this new one because it has a lightning C cable, and I have a lot of stuff that's USB. And I'm not going to get rid of this. I actually didn't even get rid of my last one. It's just in storage. It still functions if I charge it. Yeah, this one's fine too. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to make sure I get everything off of it though and transfer it to the new one, but I'm keeping this. It was a good laptop. It lasted me a long time. I got it when I was 2021, something like that. And I'm now 28. So it lasted me 7-8 years. That's pretty good for an old laptop. Like old as in model, but that's pretty good. I'm bugging you. It's not necessarily annoying. It's just, it makes me jump so bad. Because I don't know what to expect the noise. So it's just an air horn every like couple minutes. I just wish I could go off so I quit jumping so bad. I feel like an idiot every time I jump. And then I get Discord popping in. Tech has a bunch of friends that have a lot of Discord like bots and stuff. Do I have Facebook? No, I do not have Facebook. I stay away from Facebook. Why is someone gonna fight me? Well, thank you, Alicia. You guys should hear me when somebody like gets me full on laughing. I get like I almost sound like to me. I think I sound like I'm yelling, and at least you guys, or at least Alicia finds it pleasant on YouTube. But yes, Tech, I will join the game after stream. Again, Crypto, why is somebody gonna fight me? If you get Facebook, I'll send you fanfiction. I'm not getting Facebook, guys. No. I had Twitter once, and then I got rid of it. I had Facebook for a while before I became a YouTube, like before I started doing YouTube, and I got rid of it. And I don't have Instagram because I don't think I'd have anything worth posting. That's my problem, is I don't think I'd have anything worth posting. I kind of use my YouTube posts to be my like source to update, and Discord at times, but it depends. But I mostly use YouTube. I think I'm the only one that like uses YouTube like it's Facebook. And I'm sure you guys are like, she's an idiot. She needs to get something else, because we're not going to be on YouTube all the time seeing these posts. They're just going to get lost. But I don't know. I don't want to use anything else, really. It's weird to me. It'd be something else to keep up with. What time is it where you are? It is 9:36 p.m. where I'm at. I'm in Mountain Time for the U.S. He has the music, so he's telling me to turn down. He has the music turned down, but he has the raid stuff at max volume. Very good, very good. I will turn it down a little bit. I didn't turn it off, but I did turn it down a little bit. Too many plot holes in the last vid. I thought they lost. They did before. This is different. And this was actually a request from Angelica CL. She requested that for her birthday, so that was her request. Oh dang, Alicia. You don't have to be up. You can go to bed, it's okay. I see, Tech. Very good, very good. And then the next one's actually the next video, which I'm in the process of finishing actually. No, it's not an alternate ending. I already showed that Carla is a thing, so it was still Carla. The baby's still Carla. It's just different. It again was just a request by CL, so it just showed different time. I didn't do the full adult makeup because I figure in like later in life they get the scars and change and stuff. So, and then my next one is just another random video, another request by Angelica, CL or Yowie ships as we also know them. That one's going to be a request that Hanji tells Eren scary stories and Eren gets scared. So then that looks like that. It looks like it's happening pre-relationship. So it can be interpreted as you wish. I know I did a kind of linear timeline, but now I'm like doing more random requests and stuff. So I like it. It's fun. No, it isn't. Okay, I don't really go to bed until 5. Oh my god. Okay, as long as that's okay for you. And it's very sweet of you to say that you waited for me to live stream. I know I've taken some weeks off. It's just been very busy. And last week I really wasn't feeling well at all. I had a really bad headache and nothing I was doing was helping. And I'm like, I would love to stream for them, but I really don't think they would enjoy seeing me with a headache doing this for the whole stream. Imagine you use your kids as a young Carla and the older kid. I only have one kid, so she'd have to play Carla both, but I don't think she'd cooperate. She'd run off. She wouldn't cooperate. And she talks, too. It's not easy. She talks and she would actually... what she would say probably wouldn't be the best. But she gives a lot of attitude, so as great as it would be, I don't think it would be the best use. Where do you work? I'm not really sure how to answer that question. I just do insurance stuff. So I'm able to work from home, but I do insurance stuff. Nice, Alicia. I'm sure you do a lot of good work. I did overtime today. I did 4 hours from 7:30 to 11:30 processing cases. Just processing stuff. If you bribe her with candy, she'll listen. Oh no, she won't. She'll run off. If I told her so how the bribe would work is I'd have to tell her you have to behave and you'll get candy, and then all you'd hear is just her asking for candy, just like going, "Mom, can I have candy? Mom, where's my candy? Mom, where's my M&Ms? Mom, where's..." No. I love my daughter, but she's very persistent. She doesn't cooperate unless it's something she wants to do. If she's into it, yeah, she'll be great. if she's not into it, if you have to like coerce her into it in a way, like, show her it's fun or show her it's good for her, nope, she doesn't want it. She has a like slight cold, and we have to kind of bribe her to take her medicine, and that only works like half the time. Because some nights she'll be, oh yeah, I'll do it, I'll be fine. Then other nights she will be a demon spawn about it. She doesn't want to do it, even though she needs to. So I love my daughter, but I don't like her at 3. That baby was her baby doll. So the baby you saw was actually my daughter's baby doll. And then my daughter is 3, so she'd be more like a toddler kid version of Carla. But that baby was just the baby doll. Kind of looked like my daughter when she was a baby. My daughter didn't have any hair. She had a little bit. She had like very fine blonde hair. So kind of, yeah, the baby doll kind of looked like her. I do. We help a lot of women until good. That's good. Everybody needs a chance to get away from that and to get back on their feet. I've heard too many stories about that going badly. Not necessarily the getting to the somewhere safe. It's more the realizing that you can get somewhere and then trying to get there. You have like a 6-year-old and I don't. I do not. I have a 3-year-old. That is it. My daughter is it. I have 1 kid and that's it. I have stepkids, but I'm not going to put them on camera. They're not even fully aware of my YouTube. So, at least, yeah, I'm not gonna, I think I did say my daughter's name once, but I'm not gonna say it. Just like I won't say my stepkids' names. Just for their privacy. Tech, I'm watching your Night Kill Dragons, and the little red panda is just like asleep next to your character, not doing anything till it's time to get up and walk around. Yeah. I only have like I said, I only have 1 kid. She's 3. If you hear me mention other children, they're my stepkids. Yeah, your pan is funny. Oh no, you're good, Cryptid. You're good. At least my lore is easier to keep up with than Game of Thrones. I've been I watch clips of House of the Dragon, and I get some of it, but some of it I am so confused by. Like they all die. Like all of their spouses die, and they remarry, and they have like kids with the new spouse, and they had kids with the old one, and now their kids are like it got complicated, man. It was so much easier when it was just focused on Rhaenyra, and that was it. Now it's focused on Rhaenyra and Alicent and Daemon, who, Matt Smith does a great job with, by the way, and all of the children. It got crazy. And now it's canceled. HBO Max canceled House of the Dragon, so no season 2. I think I gotta go. Oh, you're good, Cryptid. You do you. We'll be here for another 14-ish minutes. So if you can join us, great. If not, have a great night and have a great week. I'm sorry to hear about my... Yes. I was too. My sister sent me the link, the story, and I was like, no, not him too. Not him. God, when she sent it to me, it didn't even say like but he had died right away. I knew. It was just a little blip. It said Kevin Conroy. I'm like, oh God, he died. Clicked on it. Yep, died at 66 of cancer. He's just been diagnosed, like recently diagnosed too. So I thought that was the horrible part. So many great actors this year. The most prominent being, well, to me being Robbie Coltrane and Kevin Conroy, but Betty White too. Or was Betty White last year? I don't know. I think she was last year, like right at the end. I might do a couple of Christmas Attack on Titan ones. I'll definitely try, especially since Levi's birthday is Christmas. So I'll try. I'll try to have it up, like all that good stuff. So, because I'm going to be going to see family the 20s. Yeah, near the end. Well, not near the end, but yeah, for Christmas, I'm going to go see family. So I'll try to have everything up and ready so I don't have to worry about uploading it or filming it while I'm there, because it's going to be crazy busy when we're at my family's house. And I don't like to film around them. I don't know how much they know about my YouTube. I know my sister follows my channel. I don't know, sometimes she shadow watches me on the lives. So they probably think I'm insane. But they already knew that. But that's good, Cryptid. I'm glad you can stay a little longer. But yes, I hope to have some Christmas stuff. I actually, after I get this done, I'm going to film a little more. I still have a special music video. That was just taking some time because my schedule isn't lining up with my daughter's sleep schedule. Because she's terrified of people in costume, like full costume. She's seen me in cosplay as Aaron and Levi, and I look normal. I look like me. But if I'm going to wear the circus baby costume, I'm not going to look like me. And she doesn't really care for clowns. So I'm going to have to wait till she goes to sleep before I can film that. And that's not working out too well. Like, she'll fall asleep and then she'll wake up as soon as we go to try to film it. So we'll see. I just don't want to scar my child mentally for life. Like, give her an absolute fear of clowns. I don't need to do that. That's very sweet of you, Alicia. I hope to at least just reach 10,000. If I can reach 10,000, that'd be cool. I mean, I think 10,000 is a reasonable goal. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but it would be cool to get to at least 10,000. And then I'm going to look back on this after I get to 1 million and go, wow, I really set the bar low. All I see is my husband's character fighting dragons below, so that's why I keep looking down. It's not working well. Yeah, she seems to be still awake right now, huh? Okay. That's true, Alicia. That's very true. Let's do the blurry thing again. Why do you do blurry thing, camera? I watch too many YouTube shorts. I got songs going in my head that like really sad song. Yeah, if I had one of those, I'd be sitting different. Oh God, I wish those were. Well, they probably are a thing. We're just not allowed to have one. I'm sure Elon Musk has probably come up with something. I mean, the man built a flamethrower out of nothing. And he's already shown how drones and iPhones can be used as assassin bots. So I'm like, if anybody's going to come up with a time machine, it's going to be Elon Musk, and he's just not going to tell anybody. Or if he does, it's going to be for Rick and Morty kind of shit. He's going to go and do random infinite amounts of bullshit, and that's going to be... Yes, you are. You are running around with a blood red katana. Yes, Elon Musk will probably be the one that invents a time machine. And he probably won't let anybody use it unless, I don't know, they meet certain requirements. Like they can't be a Twitter user. Or you pay the premium. You have to be a premium member on Twitter. Oh my god. Kind of. She looks kind of like me. I think she's a better blend of me and my husband. Like, there are features of hers I can pick out and say, oh yeah, that's from me. And then there are some I can go, yep, that's from her dad. She's using a pretty good 50-50 mix. What she'll look like in the future, I have no idea, but I think she'll still be very damn cute. My mom calls her Tinkerbell because she looks like a little, looks and acts and sounds like a little pixie. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. She's very much like a little pixie. She's got the attitude and everything. My mother cursed it. My mother jinxed it. She told me I was going to get my daughter's a pixie, and now she is Tinkerbell. Attitude and everything. Doesn't help that she's blonde like Tinkerbell either. Your room looks... Yeah, this is my office. So where I'm at is my husband's. I use his setup because he's got a really good mic and camera. Otherwise, I'd be using just mine. It's been an hour. If you need to go, you can go. I still have like 6 minutes. But yeah, that's my desk with my cool stuff. And then he's got his cool stuff that you can't see. He's got a bookcase with all of his D&D books, his collectibles, his cards and everything. He's got this set up here, his computer stuff over here. Like, he's got a lot set up over here. It looks a lot smaller, but no, it's full. And then we each have a wall scroll. I have Death Note and he has Kingdom Hearts. Oh, yes. My husband for my birthday got me two autographed by Isayama drawings of Aaron and Levi. So you will see them up there in the next few weeks. I will frame them and hang them there. And then you guys can see Aaron and Levi drawn by Isayama. Drawn and signed by Isayama, which would be cool. What, Alicia? Oh, yes. And my mini katana that looks like a ODM blade. That's fine, Cryptid. Have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us. It was good to see you. I don't know where the mini katana is going because the mini katana can actually be used. So that might be going elsewhere. I don't think anybody would be interested, but I should do like a little video on all of my collectibles because I have collectibles spread out throughout my house. Because I have them in here. I have them in my living room. I have a bunch in storage. Yeah. Most of the stuff in storage is my Harry Potter stuff, though. So, not necessarily anime. But my husband has a lot of cool stuff, too. So maybe I should do a little vlog of all of our collectibles and stuff. You have a cousin called Levi? Nice. If I'd had a son, one of his middle names would have been Levi. First name would have been Aaron. E-R-E-N. But I had a little girl, so I didn't get to use the name. And I'm not having a second one, so I definitely don't get to use the name. I think if I had had a second one and it was a girl, I still would have named her Aaron, spelled the same way. Because it's just a good name. Yeah, right. But that's what I call you guys. Yeah, I don't think I'd call if I had a kid named Aaron. I don't think they'd call him a Little Titan. Because that's for you guys. I'd call him something else, but that's funny. And all y'all came up with the name of Little Titans because Hunchy. I love having this play. It's just nice to watch somebody go slaughter dragons at random. You had a hell of a level up. Your level 171. I never knew that. I never knew that Sirius called Harry anything other than his godson. I feel like it's really unfortunate. I really feel like J.K. Rowling didn't do a great job of fleshing out the relation. Like, she showed as a good relationship between Harry and Sirius. Great. But I wish she hadn't killed Sirius, and I wish she had given them more time together because their interactions were always so. They were good, but they could have been better. They could have been so different. And it annoys me. It annoys me that they didn't. That she didn't. That she didn't give them more time together. That they didn't have greater adventures and stuff together. That they just didn't do menial stuff. Like, they just, every time they were talking, it was some kind of school-related thing, Voldemort-related thing, or war-related thing. It was never just them hanging out. That would have been so cool. Oh, that's cute. Again, I wish she had included stuff like that. It would have been a lot better. It would have made Harry Potter a lot more real. All right, my lovely little Titans, it is that time. I will be ending stream. Thank you so much for joining. It was so good to see all of you. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. If you would like, you can join. You can go to Twitch and search for my husband, Technotics Gaming, and you can join him for his stream anniversary. But if not, then I shall be seeing you next week, hopefully. Have a good night, have a good week, and thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye, everybody.